Hello, welcome to Dashcam Diary of a Disabled Veteran. Don't know the title. I'll come up with one. Anywho, the latest and greatest update I've got is I got a new comment today on one of my dash cams that I decided to remove because I'm not about that negative energy and arguing about what I'm doing and not doing. I do what I do, and you either like it or you don't. And it is what it is. You either like it or you don't. And if you don't, why do you even gotta say anything at all? Like, really? Whatever. It kind of cracks me up. The comment was, you should pay attention to the road, or pay attention to the road, or you're driving, or something like that. Paying attention to driving or road, or something like that. My dyslexia is what it is. I do pay attention to the road. And I said, I do. And then they replied right back and they said, no, you don't. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to argue about this. I'm just going to remove your comments. So, as much as I appreciate the criticism and I appreciate the comments because the comments get me further into the algorithm, so I appreciate any comment whatsoever. And I hate that I have to remove it, but, you know, it's nobody's business about where I'm filming it or how I'm filming it or what I'm doing and what I'm capable of. Telling me, I hope you don't find out the hard way. Well, that sounds like a really bad way to put things. Why are you trying to jinx me? That's pretty freaking rude in my opinion. Why would you wish that upon me? Why would you even say that and put that into the universe? Like, that's not very conducive to leaving a constructive criticism. That's kind of putting, negative information out there into the universe. That negativity is not warranted, and I do not appreciate negativity. So I do delete negative comments on my page, and then the other comments that I don't know how to respond to, I don't know how to respond to it, so I don't know what to say. I'm not trying to be a negative person to anybody's comments, but I will not tolerate negativity on my page. I just don't need that kind of attention. Don't want that kind of attention on my page. So be prepared if you are going to put something like that on my page. And I don't even see the point of why somebody would put on my page, you're a strange person or you're weird and creepy. I mean, I left those comments there just because I'm like, well, it does help the algorithm, so I did leave those there. Other comments like, you're gorgeous, or we have to meet, or I don't know, that's kind of strange, man. You gotta understand, from a woman's perspective, it is a dangerous place out on the interwebs. Especially when there's like people like Redditors that can do all kinds of things to figure out too much information about you. So that's why I try to keep some things kind of private, because, I want my privacy. I really don't want any unwanted attention in a negative sense. Unwanted, I guess, would insinuate negative. Lipstick's not as nice anymore. It has rubbed down. It is what it is. not even looking at the camera because I pay attention to the road. Let me just throw that out there at all times. I'm looking at the road while I'm talking on video. So, for all the naysayers that want to come at me and be like, you should pay attention to the road in my comment section, I'm looking at the road. What else am I supposed to look at? I don't look at the camera unless I'm like stopped or something. Jeez. Just trying to prove a point. I don't need that negativity in my life. Just get rid of that comment. And I don't care who you are. Everybody takes their eyes off the road at least once in their life because they may be tired, they may be trying to, starting to doze off. Accidents and things happen regardless of what you're doing or not doing. Accidents happen, and I tell you what, I've been in every kind of car accident you can imagine, so I kind of know how to respond to every kind of situation now. I'm a little triggered by the comment, so I'm just getting my frustration and feelings out about that. I shouldn't take any of it to heart. People are keyboard warriors. People like to just be negative. They think they're trying to be helpful by, you should do this. This is safer. If you don't like it, don't watch my videos. Or if you like my videos, get over it and get over yourself, because I'm my own human being and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And I am one of the utmost people that upholds the law, because I've been in so many car accidents. And a passenger, let me add, a passenger in at least 8 rear-end accidents. I've been rear-ended more times in my life than any other kind. I have experienced a lot. So do not tell me how my driving is, because you don't know until I just told you just now. I do not speed. I drive the speed limit. I stay within the lines. I was trying to get my dash cam so I could face both directions, so I could show people, like, hey, look how my driving is. That way my driving is recorded, and so if I were to have an accident, then I could have video footage of the accident happening, so the correct blame will go on the correct person. It is actually very good to have recordings. What do you think all these new cars are doing? They're honestly all recording you too. They are recording your face, because your car can tell you, which I'm at a stoplight, so I'm not driving. So I'm at a stoplight looking at my camera. As you see, I am not moving. I am not in motion. The trees and the you see they're stopped? Yeah. Okay, well, the light's green. Now I have to look at the road. So, anyway. Just trying to make a point. I just changed the rules that you have to be a subscriber to leave a comment. And you have to be a subscriber for over a week before you can leave a comment, not just one day. So, I hope that the person that was at least a one-day subscriber before they left a comment, I just hope that they are still a subscriber and watching this video. so you can see my response. I am directly responding to you and your comment that I removed. So if you're wondering why I removed it, maybe that will be the title of my video. The reason I removed that comment. This video has been all about that comment. So maybe that's what I'll title it. In response to that comment. I'm not even going to tag the name though because they know who they are. And maybe they'll respond because they have to wait a week to respond. So I hope they have a really good response when they do. I'm not trying to get into any internet drama though either, so that's why I'm not mentioning who they are, but they know who they are. I just don't want to give them the energy or the recognition for this. To have power on my platform is wonderful. I'm actually at my hair place, dropping off my new hair extension that I'm going to get put into my hair in 2 weeks from now. Woo! My hair's getting taken out in 2 days, guys. I'm also parked right now, so I can talk at the camera because I'm parked. I'm parked at my location. Just making sure to reiterate when I do look at the camera, so you know when I'm looking and when I'm not looking. Make sure to try and point it out in every future video, so I can make sure that people can rest assured that I'm paying attention to the road and not my phone when I'm actually driving, and when I'm actually stopped at lights, and when I'm actually, doing something. I'm very honest, and I'm brutally honest to a fault, so I will just prove my point and continue to point it out every time now, just to rest all of you assured I'm being safe. Thank you for trying to look out for my safety. I really appreciate it. If I did not feel safe, I wouldn't do it. How many times have I been hit by other people? Multiple. How many times have I hit anybody? A couple, but it was because of severe weather, and I definitely was not looking at my phone or my stereo because it was before those were invented for the road when those accidents happened for me. So I was also a very new driver back then. I learned my lessons when I was younger, and I've never had the same accident more than once besides somebody rear-ending me multiple times because people don't know how to stop. I don't know. They like to tailgate me. I don't know. I have no explanation, but it's not just me. They tailgate people that I ride with. Like, maybe I'm just a bad omen for drawing people to hit cars. I don't know. I don't know. I have no answers for that, but I'm thankfully that I have survived all of them, and other people have survived, from the ones that I've been a part of. I am a safe driver to the best that I can be, and I don't swerve. I don't, I stay in my lane. I point out other drivers when they are doing crappy things when I'm making these videos, because I am paying attention to the road and not my camera. The only time I have to look at my camera is and it's usually when I'm at a stop place, is when I push stop. I very rarely stop it in the middle of driving. Sometimes I have to push stop or hang up when my phone rings while I'm driving, but it's just the same as if you're looking over at GPS for 1 second. So if anybody uses GPS to help them drive and glance over for 1 second, glance back, Just like you're supposed to look and glance in your rear view mirrors and the side view mirrors all the time, you're supposed to glance around and have your eyeballs move all around your vehicle at all times, because you're supposed to be vigilant of cars that are in front of you, to your side, to your other side. You need to be vigilant about your side vision. You got to be vigilant about what's behind you, because you never know when somebody's not going to stop. So I had to pay attention to the cars and how close they are following me now too, because I have been rear-ended so many times in my life. Like I said, majority I was a passenger in other cars, so it is a bit of a trigger for me because I have been in so many car accidents. I think I'm at a total of like 18 now. I think I'm on 18 accidents in my entire life. I wrote them all down at one point. But it's hard to remember them all because some of them were more significant than others, and a lot of the time I was just a passenger in somebody else's vehicle when they got hit. So, but I still count those as accidents because they have been an impact in my body and made my body have whiplash every single time, and I had to go get treatment every single time. It is triggering, but I feel like maybe this is just the part of my life that I can finally let it go. Maybe talking about this now, I can finally just let it go. Maybe I've been holding on to resentment for too long about it, like people holding it against me and trying to say I'm a bad driver or I'm not being careful. I call bull S on it, because I am trying to live till I'm 100, and if I were somebody that would swerve by videoing and stuff, I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, I'm not good at this. Let me put my phone down, and look, I don't even touch it. It is on my dash. It has a holder. I don't do anything with it. It's a lot better than it was because I do have a holder now, and I've been looking for the perfect holder for freaking over a year since I started these dash cams. How many times my phone has flown off the dash because of my dash cam diaries? That was distracting. Yes, I have to agree that when that happened, that was distracting. I'd have to go try and grab whatever, in a hurry. Some of those videos, yeah, I can see that comment being a little bit more true, but now that I have my holder, man, like, I'm not really touching my phone hardly at all. Maybe it was the video that maybe I turned the phone around for a minute or something even. But if you can watch in the video and see that I'm not swerving outside the lines when I do the video, turning it around. There's proof enough. Okay? I have enough proof on video that I am an okay driver doing my dash cams. Especially now, since I have my holder and I have nothing to do with like touching it until I stop and I push end when I get to my location. I usually start it when I'm about to pull out of the driveway or I'm pulling out somewhere. When I'm leaving someplace, that's when I start my video. When I make my location, I sit in the parking lot of wherever I am until I'm done recording and push stop. That's just the dash cam, man. And I'm not the only one that does this. Go harass other people. Leave me alone. And please do not put those kind of negative vibes out into the world about like trying to jinx me. Like, don't even put that in my head. No, thank you. Make me paranoid. Putting hexes on me and stuff. Like, don't put that kind of stuff out there in the world. I'm trying to live a long, happy life, continuing making my content on my dash cams. I want to continue being an inspiration to all to do what makes you happy. Do what makes your hearts the happiest. Don't mind what people say. If you don't like it, then you can remove it as a content creator like I did. But I'm so thankful to be in the position I am today. I have all these stories to tell, and I've lived through a lot. I survived a lot in my life. I am a chronic illness warrior. I am a disabled veteran. I am part of a production crew now. I'm trying to learn how to start writing for production. I want to be a screenwriter now, so I want to learn how to write. I am getting the template later today. I gotta go to my storage unit when I leave here. I'm dropping off my hair. I'm gonna go to my storage unit, go get my laptop, and I'm gonna start getting busy on trying to come up with ideas and getting things from the Discord, and yeah, gonna get involved. I'm excited for it. I need to learn how to write so I can start writing my own scripts for my YouTube channel and make it, my YouTube channel even better than before. So hopefully this next year, 2026, my YouTube channel will be completely revamped, and I can continue moving forward with this other big project with filming for veterans and first responders, and do these skits. I'm excited. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out.